This is one of my favorite verses. It is, "For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says, 'Do not fear, I will help you.'" And this here is actually, people think it's the wonky EKG, but it's actually a ventilator waveform of my first 2 breaths with my transplanted lungs. Affliction and pain and suffering has always been a huge part of my story. So I was born with cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic chronic disease there's no cure for. And being diagnosed at 7 months old, I've lived my entire life with this disease. I've known my entire life it's only gonna get worse. It's probably either gonna kill me or require a lung transplant. I missed almost over half of my school year between 8th and 12th grade, and I barely graduated. And so going through the difficulties and going through the trauma and the horrific things that I've been through pretty much from the ages of 14 until my double lung transplant at 22, it was so hard. And the transplant itself, I almost died on 3 occasions, so close to death, but God has used that as a foundation to show me his goodness. And it has been so encouraging to face something that is so hard and that breaks you, and knowing that, okay, there is no cure. There is no magic answer, but that for everything he leads me through, his goodness is there. And our affliction is a privilege. Pain is a privilege because it's all about how we use it. If God says, this is the burden that I'm allowing into your life, let that be your platform. Let your pain be your platform. Every time I come out of another valley, I'm on a mountaintop where the view gets better and better and better and better because I'm drawing closer and closer to my shepherd. I want to be as expressive and as public as I can about what God has done for me. I want to suffer well. I don't want to look back on my life and say, I wish I'd given more. I wish I'd been a better servant. I wish that I had surrendered and made the most of my pain. I want to do that now and let him do what he will with it.